I'm absolutely fuming after that one. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Arsenal Hater TV. We have just finished match day 2, where Arsenal have just beaten Leeds United 5-0. I'm absolutely fuming. Literally. Just spent my whole 90 minutes watching that game and not even a glimmer of hope from Leeds United. That was disappointing. On the bright side, Bradley Sands, if you guys watched my last episode, he correctly predicted that Arsenal was going to win 5-0. And I actually had the cheek to laugh at his 5-0 prediction. And he also said that Gyökeres was going to score 2 goals, of which he did. And that's mental. So, Bradley, if you're watching right now, big shouts out to you. Well done on your prediction. I was speaking to Bradley throughout the game, and he was like, I think the energy that Arsenal were bringing across was getting him a little bit gassed for this the following weekend's fixture against Liverpool, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna shave your beard, right?" He just kept on badgering me about a forfeit, but unfortunately, he didn't accept anything, so that's still in negotiations. What's not in negotiations is, on top of a scary performance from Arsenal, a dominating performance, they've also managed to confirm the signature of Eze to their team, which makes them a frightening prospect for this coming year ahead. So, can Arsenal win the league? 2 games in right now, they got a they got a win against United, which they didn't deserve, but they grafted hard for it, and now a thumping 5-0 win over Leeds United. Who, to be fair, if the chairman of the FA decided to relegate Leeds United to League Two tomorrow, I don't think there'll be any complaints because they was just shocking today. Honestly, I think all their strikers are on witness protection because I haven't seen anything from them in weeks. Where did they go? Where did they disappear to? Not even one. Not even. Like, I was just watching the game with my critical eye, and I was just like, I wonder what I'm going to talk about on my show today. And honestly, Arsenal look good. Arsenal do look threatening, and yeah, let's break it down. Let's go through their lineups, I guess. So first and foremost, Arsenal Raya was in goal. I've never really been too fond of Raya, but he made an absolutely world class save today in the 15th minute when Stroik had a point blank header denied by Raya. That was really a really good save, and to be honest, this channel and maybe my interview with Bradley last week has kind of like made me like open my eyes to maybe some of the quality that Arsenal's team do possess. Before I was very dismissive of any quality that Arsenal have, but actually just watching that last game, it's hard to say that the team is not actually a great team, which is terrible because I wonder if Arsenal are actually going to win the league this year. And I've been thinking if I told my friends the last few years that I wanted to start this channel, and the one year that I do start the channel, hopefully Arsenal don't win the league. But hey, let's continue going on. So Timber was absolutely amazing today. Did he score 2 goals? Was it just the one? Did he score 2 goals? He did score 2 goals. Timber scored 2 goals. And he scored from a corner as well. Arsenal's set piece kings have scored from a corner again. Surprise, surprise. But this time, what was surprising was Timber getting on the end of that one. He appeared to be like the smallest guy in the box when the corner was being taken, and somehow he's managed to push the defender away. It's debatable whether it's a foul or not because it wasn't like the strongest push. He's pushed the defender away and just slotted his header into the corner of the net. Well, that was Arsenal down to a great start. Before that, we can't forget that Victoria Groceries looked like he'd forgotten his Tesco club card when Lee's gifted him an opportunity right in front of goal and he scuffed his lines. I was loving it at that point. I was like thinking about all the jokes like kicked a miss Carrez and all these amazing jokes that I was gonna come and use on you guys. But then lo and behold, he'd end up scoring 2 goals and proving all these critics wrong for the time being. So big shout out to him. Saliba and Gabriel, they were pretty comfortable today. They didn't have much to do, to be fair. weren't really tested at all. I can't actually name any highlights from the Leeds team, to be fair. Bogle, that right back, he was up and down that wing a few times, but there was just no real end product from Leeds. They didn't have barely any touches in the Arsenal penalty box, which is terrible. Calafiori had a solid performance today. I like what I saw from Calafiori. Zubimendi also played quite well as well. Declan Rice had another good game. Odegaard again, he started the game off quite promising. He was dictating the tempo. Then he just come off to injury. And yeah, hopefully he gets better soon, I guess. The hater in me was like, hopefully he stays out for the rest of the season. But at the end of the day, I don't wish injury upon any human being. But if he was to get injured for the rest of the season, I wouldn't be complaining either. So hey, it is what it is. But Zubimendi was really good today. Rice was really good. Jokeres was really good. Saka, I gave him some critique last week, and he proved me wrong this week. He played really well until he also come off injured as well. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Arsenal, trying to rest players for the game against Liverpool because Odegaard and Saka didn't appear to be injured enough to come off the pitch. I mean, Odegaard got injured and carried on playing for another 10 minutes before he eventually ended up coming off. So don't know what to think about that, to be fair, but I do hope both of them full health because I can't stand another season of Arsenal not winning the league and the Arsenal faithful blaming injuries. Like, I don't want you guys to have anything to blame this year when you guys don't win the league. On that note, though, you guys might actually win the league, which would be like literally the worst thing to happen to this YouTube channel. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. It's just the joy of the Premier League and the surprises that the Premier League has to throw at us this year, and I'm here for it. The more drama, the better. And let's talk about a few of the subs. Arsenal surprisingly didn't get any yellow cards today, which was quite surprising compared to how many they got last game. Skelly came on, he was okay. I'm not sure about them pink Adidas boots though, Skelly. Skelly, if you are watching, mate, sort them out, yeah. Mosquera came on. He's quite a unit for a right back. Yet to see him really get challenged, but yeah, he does look decent so far. Wanyeri came on as well quite early for Odegaard. He was alright. He was okay. He didn't do too much, to be fair. Max Dowman, the 16-year-old, came on to be the second youngest Premier League player ever to feature after Wanyeri, funny enough. And to be fair, he looked like he just came straight from a Justin Bieber meet and greet. Meet and greet with Justin Bieber straight onto the Arsenal pitch. And to be fair, Arsenal, the players did support his debut and they were swinging the ball to him quite a few times and he did win a penalty as well. So he looks like one to watch out for the future. And Trossard came on looking like Professor Oak from Pokemon, bruv. That guy, the grey hairs, like he's looking like the oldest player to ever play in the Premier League. Like, I'm sure he's not that old, but I don't know what his wife is telling him about the grey hair, but he needs to sort that out. Other than that, yeah, 5-0 win. Bradley was spot on about his prediction. Jokeres also scored twice as well. There's literally not much to hate on this week. Guys, let's just pray and hope for next week Liverpool to make Arsenal drop some points because I'm not liking this start from Arsenal. They got their little hard fought W as well against United as well, and now a standout win against Leeds. Leeds United. If you guys get relegated tomorrow, I would not blink an eyelid. Like, you guys were woeful, and I'm disappointed that I have to watch you guys play another 3 times. The return leg of this Arsenal fixture and twice against Liverpool, and I hope you get battered every single time, because there was just nothing from you guys today. You guys threw nothing at Arsenal. Arsenal was just all over you guys. Didn't even have to break a sweat. There was just that one save from Raya, and other than that, if I'm honest with you, it was just a pretty smooth sailing from the Gooners. And throughout the game, all my Arsenal pals are just messaging me. Some of them are like, "Oh, I'm getting on the show now. I'm getting on the show. Get me on the show." They're just really loving the fact that Arsenal just won, and kind of ruined this week's episode, I guess. But let me know, guys. Do you guys think that Arsenal have a chance of winning the Premier League? The team played sensational today, and Eze hasn't even put his boots on for Arsenal yet. So yeah, I would love to see how that pans out. And furthermore, I think I'm gonna stop giving advice because it's clear to me, it's come to my attention that Mikel Arteta himself has been watching my first few videos and he listened to my advice about Martinelli needing to be replaced ASAP, and Madueke actually came in and he did some good things on that left hand side for Arsenal. So no more advice, Mikel Arteta. Stop watching this channel. This channel is meant for the Arsenal haters. This ain't a channel where you come and get your weekly advice on how to improve your team. So I ain't giving away no more freebies to Mikel Arteta. Mikel, like I call him now, first name basis. Mikel, don't do that. Don't do that. Chill out, Mikel. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, like I said, there's nothing much to really report on. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about next week's fixture against Liverpool. Let me know how you think Arsenal did today. Let me know if you guys think Arsenal could win the league, because it's becoming. I'm becoming a little bit more aware of the fact that potentially Arsenal can actually win the league, and maybe this Arsenal hated TV just came at the wrong time. It was maybe like a few years too late. But let's see, man. We just hope to carry on. Thank you so much for the support as well, guys. The channel's been doing pretty well in my opinion. Just having been running for just 6 days now, we've already managed to crack through over 50 subscribers, over 1,000 listens, about 40 hours of listening to the channel's 2 videos already, and that is absolutely sensational. Guys, look out for our midweek episode this week as well. We're gonna have a nice little pre warm up for the Liverpool Arsenal game. We're gonna have some really good speakers as well. I'm sure Bradley will be back gloating that he got the correct scoreline as well. But shout out to you guys. Thank you everyone for supporting, for keeping the channel going. I appreciate you guys, and let's hope to see you during the week. Peace.